going to drink that champagne to face you. Now, as for the audience, they're joining us from the comfort of their own homes.
Welcome and bienvenue, welcome in cabaret, au cabaret, tout cabaret.
Yes, and welcome to Across Town's 40th season gala, live.
The Across Town was founded on August 11, 1980, making us almost exactly 40 years old today.
The theater was originally founded by Ajumu Mutima and a coalition of black artists at the Old Star Garage.
In 1982, they were joined by Bob and Rupa Freeman, Andrew Gordon, Scott Davis, and others interested in cross-cultural theater.
From the beginning, art was dedicated to producing classic, avant-garde, and original material.
We are very proud to continue to do so today, just in a different location.
The city of Gainesville actually loaned the theater $10,000 for an empty space at the bar, our current home.
Yeah, the city actually ended up forgiving the loan because they were so happy with the work we were doing.
The theater has been going strong for 40 years until.
As most of you probably know, we've been dark since March due to the pandemic, having canceled 4 scheduled productions and counting.
But we still wanted to celebrate the theater's 40th anniversary. So here we are.
Shielded.
6 feet apart.
Ready to bring you a musical cabaret of songs from the 1980s to today in celebration of those 40 years.
Our performers will be accompanied by a live pianist tonight. Please, a round of applause for Blake Matchett.
You know, for a second there, I could hear distant clapping. Thanks for the support, guys.
Speaking of support, this performance is live and free, but donations are highly appreciated. You can donate anytime at www.acrosstown.org/donate.
We encourage you to share your favorite memories in the YouTube chat box to the right or Facebook comment section down below, whichever platform you're watching from. Our sponsor tonight, First Magnitude, is offering 2 mystery prize packs worth $35 each. Once you comment, you're entered.
We'll also be moderating the comments section for special requests and shout-outs. Make a donation of any amount. The power is yours.
Like if I promise to donate $1, I can have another glass of champagne. It worked.
Our word is our bond.
And it's time to move along. Take it away, Ed.
42nd Street opened at the Winter Garden Theater on August 25th, 1980. About a relentless director's efforts to launch a lavish musical during the Great Depression, 42nd Street won the Tony for Best Musical. Our selection from the show, Lullaby of Broadway, was actually published in 1935 and won that year's Oscar for Best Original Song. Performed by dozens of great singers, Bing Crosby, Tony Bennett, Doris Day, Ella Fitzgerald, Bette Midler, The Muppets, and now our own Zach Simon. Without further what does it do anyway? Here's Lullaby of Broadway. Zach Simon.
Come on along and listen to the lullaby of Broadway, the hip hooray and ballyhoo, the lullaby of Broadway. Rumble of a subway train, rattle of the taxis, daffodils who entertain, Angelos and Maxis when a Broadway baby says goodnight. It's early in the morning. Babies don't sleep tight until the dawn. Good night, baby. Good night. Milkman's on his way. call it a day. Listen to the lullaby of Broadway.
Word of advice, don't try and drink champagne with the shield on. You get lipstick on your shield. Little known fact. Okay, next up we have Mandy Fugate singing I Dreamed a Dream from the 1980 musical adaptation of Victor Hugo's novel Les Miserables, one of my personal favorites. Les Mis tells the story of several intertwined characters over the course of 17 years, from 1815 to the 1832 June Rebellion. In this scene, Fantine finds herself alone, destitute and unemployed, similar to most of us right now. She sings this poignant but paradoxically beautiful song of regret and the delusion of dreams. Ready to cry?
I dreamed a dream in times gone by, when hope was high and life worth living. I dreamed that love would never die. I dreamed that God would be forgiving. Then I was young and unafraid, and dreams were made and used and wasted. There was no ransom to be paid, no song unsung, no wine untasted. But the tigers come at night, with their voices soft as thunder, as they tear your hope apart, as they turn your dreams to shame. He slept a summer by my side. He filled my days with endless wonder. He took my childhood
featuring the handsome duo Ed Coogan and Wilfredo Gonzalez. This sci-fi rock musical has devoured the hearts of theatergoers for over 30 years. It first premiered in 1982 but did not debut on Broadway until 2003. In this gleefully gruesome musical, a meek floral assistant, Seymour Krelborn, inadvertently raises a plant that feeds on human flesh and blood. In the scene we're about to see, Mr. Mushnick realizes that Seymour may be leaving his position and fears losing all of his fame and fortune. Can he convince Seymour to be his son so that he will stay in the business? Let's find out.
Seymour,
Sir?
would you like to be my son? Would you like to be my own adopted boy? I never liked him much before. I count the cash that's in the jar. I got no choice, how much to pour. Say yes.
What for?
Seymour, I want to be your dad. I gladly treat you like my blood and my own flesh.
Like Ozzie Nelson, David Rick,
Like honey fits and take your
Then
pick.
kiss me quick, I'll be your son.
Don't make me sing, just be my son.
Boy,
Schmick and son sound great. 3 words with the ring of fate. Say you'll incorporate with me. A forest dream come true. Boy Schnick and Boy Schnick you. What business will do for FTD?
Like Andy Hardy and the Judge, like Susan Hercules, like Dumas, and Pear. Trouble, sickness, and in health.
We'll share the plans and share the wealth. I'll look for your lawyer.
Call me son.
Boy Schnick and son. That's that.
Officially, I'm your brat. Consider the matter closed and done. Now to the world, let's stick our senior and junior shtick. Through thin and through thick,
Through sloppy and slick.
through kiss and through kick. More Schnick and Son.
Oy vey. The longest running show in Broadway history. 32 years, well over 13,000 performances. Phantom of the Opera tells the story of a mysterious, disfigured musical genius living in the subterranean labyrinth beneath the Paris Opera House and his obsession with a beautiful soprano. A beautiful tenor tonight, however. Devin Hutchinson will now sing one of the show's iconic masterpieces, Think of Me.
Think of me fondly when you said goodbye. Remember
think about the way things might have been. Think of me waking, silent and resigned. Imagine me trying too hard to put you from my mind. Recall those days, look back on all those times. Think of the things we'll never do. There will never be a day when I won't think of
All right, hint, hint, across town, Genderbend Phantom of the Opera. Good choice. Our last soloist of Act 1 will be Andrea Young performing Back to Before from the musical Ragtime. Based on the 1975 novel of the same name, Ragtime follows three diverse families in pursuit of the American dream in turn of the century New York. In this song, the character Mother weighs the pros and cons of her independence while ultimately realizing that there is no bargain to be made because we can never go back to before. Ain't that the truth?
There was a time our happiness seemed never ending. I was so sure that where we were heading was right. Life was a road so certain and straight and unbending. Our little road with never a crossroad in sight. Back in the days when we spoke in civilized voices, women in white and sturdy young men of yore. Back in the days when I let you make all my choices, we can never go back to before. There was a time my feet were so solidly planted. You'd sail away while I turned my back to the sea. I was content, a princess asleep and enchanted. If I had dreams, then I let you dream them for me. Back in the days when everything seemed so much clearer, women in white who knew what their lives held in store. Where are they now, those women who stared from the mirror? We can never go back to before. There are people out there unafraid of revealing that they might have a feeling where they might have been wrong. There are people out there unafraid to feel sorrow, afraid of tomorrow.
How do you follow that up? With something completely different. Footloose opened on October 2nd, 1998 at the Winter Garden Theater. The creators had some help from rock and roll legends Sammy Hagar, Eric Carmen, Jim Steinman, and Kenny Loggins. And if you don't know who those guys are, you got a hole in the rock and roll. The plot: a rebellious teenager moves to a small middle-class American town where dance is forbidden and encourages his classmates to defy the local pastor and call for a rock and roll prom. A musical version of the 1984 film, it is chock full of 80s good time music, represented here by Jackie Collins, Mallory Rubik, Alex Wilkerson, and KK Satano, belting out the rock anthem, Holding Out for a Hero. Go get it, ladies.
Where have all the good men gone, and where are all the gods?
Where's the streetwise Hercules to fight the rising odds? Isn't there a white knight upon a fiery steed?
Late at night I toss and I turn.
I toss and I turn, ooh,
And I dream of what I need. I need a hero.
do 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 do, do 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 do, do do do.
Somewhere after midnight in my wildest fantasy, somewhere just beyond my reach, there's someone reaching back for me. Racing on the thunder and rising with the heat. It's gonna take a Superman to sweep me off my feet. I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero to the end of the night. He's gotta be strong and he's gotta be fast.
And he's gotta be fresh from the fight.
I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero to the end of the night. He's gotta be sure and he's gotta be soon and he's gotta be larger than life. Larger than life. Oh yeah.
Do do do,
Larger than life. Up where the mountains meet the heavens above.
out where the lightning squares the sea.
I can swear there's someone somewhere watching me. Through the wind and the chill and the rain and the storm and the flood, I can feel his approach like a fire in my blood. Like a fire in my blood, like a fire in my blood, like a fire in my blood, like a fire in my I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero till the end of the night. He's gotta be strong and he's gotta be fast and he's gotta be fresh from the fight. I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero till the end of the night. He's gotta be sure and he's gotta be soon and he's gotta be larger than life. Larger than life.
Do 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 do, do 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 do.
I need a hero.
Woo! That's a fun one. In 2000, the Old Globe Theater in San Diego took a progressive stance and proved to audiences that the world does not fall apart when we stop sexualizing women and instead see them in positions of power, and that men don't need to be masculine in the traditional sense in order to have a sense of who they are. With the recent closure of a local steel mill, 6 men suddenly find themselves depressed, emasculated, and desperate for cash. While spying on their wives during a girls' night out, they discover the turnout that a local stop of the Chippendales tour brings, and inspiration strikes. That's right, the women are suiting up and the men are stripping down. In the final number of this musical, will they bear all? We may not find out today, but our motley crew of men will give us a sneak preview of the full Monty as they perform, and quite literally, let it go. Take it away, boys.
Did I capture your imagination? Did I break you down, make you smile? It's a seriously little situation. Why don't we loosen up and dance a while?
You need a loose-lipped lover with the heart of honey.
You need a sex cadet when duty calls. Come on, show me all your bare-faced tag.
I want to see our shadows bouncing off the wall.
Let it go, let it go. Sit up, yeah, let it go. Let it go, let it go. It's alright. Let it go, let it go. Shake it up now, let it go. Just tell me when you think you're ready. Just let the music be the master.
I got a whammy on my harmonica.
You can play me like a Stratocaster.
'Cause here I am, baby, there you are.
Well, I'm a ragged boy with a touch like silver.
And I'm crashing through your bedroom door.
And I'm ready like I hope you're ready.
I'll show you mine if you show me yours. Let it go, let it go. It's enough now, let it go. Let it go, let it go. It's alright. Let it go, shake it up now, let it go. Just tell me when you think you're ready. Let it go, loosen up now, let it go. Let it go, it's alright. Let it go, shake it up now, let it go. Let it go! Let it go, loosen up now, let it go. Let it go, it's alright. Let it go, shake it up now, let it go. Let it go!
That was nice. I want to take a short detour now and ask everyone watching and everyone here to pause for just a moment and reflect on what we've been experiencing the past several months. Quarantine, protests, arguments, it's a lot. But there's also a lot to be proud of. Sacrificing our normal routine for the health and safety of others, supporting the Black community and demanding equality, fighting for basic human rights, holding our friends and family accountable, and continuing to support the arts, however we can. It's a hard fight to fight, but you're not alone. And with that, I'd like to present our final performance of this act. Powerhouse Alex Wilkerson will be performing I Know Where I've Been from the 2002 musical Hairspray, with the rest of us supporting her from the chorus.
We'll be taking a brief 10-minute intermission to open our doors and circulate the air for everyone's safety.
There's a light in the darkness. Oh, the night is black as my skin.
drink at home, use the restroom, whatever you need to do, and we will meet you back here in 10.
Thank you, Ted.
your $15 donation.
Okay, a little too much champagne at the intermission, you know what I'm saying? Urinetown, the musical, premiered in 2001 and was nominated for 10 Tonys, winning 3. This satirical comedy is set in the not-so-distant future where a town is suffering from a 20-year drought and you have to pay to pee. Let's check this out. Some critics have called Urinetown derivative, citing Mark Blitzstein's The Cradle Will Rock as a precedent, which was also called derivative of Will Brecht's Threepenny Opera, which in fact was derivative of John Gay's The Beggar's Opera, which of course is a derivation of satiring Italian opera. What I do know is that Run Freedom Run is a raucous gospel number performed tonight by Zach Simon along with all of us in the gospel choir, and you have permission to sing along.
Run, freedom, run. Freedom, run away. My friends, you have to run, 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 oh, run, freedom, run away. That freedom sun will shine someday. Then you better run, 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 oh, run, freedom, run away. Just trickle of sweat dripping in your ear. Still you gotta run, 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 oh, run, freedom, run away. Now don't you fret and never fear. Just run away. There's a great thing that will on your tail.
Run, freedom, run.
And he put his henchmen on your trail.
Run, freedom, run.
Oh, I'm 16 legs down the back. Racing past the things back here. Ain't no time to relax. You run, freedom, run. Run, freedom, run.
Run, freedom, run. Run, freedom, run.
Freedom, run away. My friends,
You have to run,
run, run, oh, run, freedom, run away. That freedom sun, that freedom sun will shine someday. 3, 4. You better run, run, freedom, run, run, run away. Run, freedom, run, run away. You have to run, 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 run away. That freedom sun will shine someday. Then you better run, 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 run. Hallelujah. There's a wind in your hair, you run to freedom's glory. That freedom sun will shine all over your freedom story. I said freedom. I said freedom. I said freedom. Freedom, run away.
Gershwin Theater on the Great White Way has been home of Wicked since it opened on October 30th, 2003. The story is told from the perspective of the Witches of Oz. Its plot begins before and continues after Dorothy arrives in Oz, including references to the 39 film and Frank Baum's novel. Our selection from Wicked, As Long as You Are Mine, is a moving ballad about love that cannot be, performed by Andrea Young and Devin Hutchinson.
Kiss me too fiercely, hold me too tight. I need help believing you're with me tonight. My wildest dreamings could not foresee lying beside you. You wanting me just for this moment, as long as you're mine. I've lost all resistance and crossed a borderline. And if it turns out it's over too fast, I'll make every last moment last, as long as you're mine.
Maybe I'm brainless, maybe I'm wise, but you've got me seeing through different eyes. Somehow I've fallen under your spell, and somehow I'm feeling it's all that I felt. Every moment, as long as you're mine, I'll wake up my body and make up for lost time. Where's the future for us as a pair? And though I may know I don't care just for this night, as long as you're mine, and be how you want to, and see how bright we shine, borrow new light until it is through. And now I'll be here holding you, as long as you're mine. Hey Devin, do you feel wicked?
I feel drunk.
Oh, best friends, those my best friends. That was awesome. As we move into the age of seemingly endless musical movie adaptations, I'm not complaining. There is none quite as beloved as Shrek. The Oscar-winning movie turned musical hit Broadway in December of 2008, followed by a national tour in 2010. The busy visuals, gargantuan set pieces, and elaborate costuming still don't manage to outshine those characters we know and love. One of those characters, Princess Fiona, brings her wit, charm, and dangerously powerful vocals to the stage. Jackie Collins will be stepping into this role tonight as she sings Morning Person from Shrek's musical.
Good morning, birds. Good morning, trees. Oh, what a lovely day. The sun's so big it hurts my eyes, but really, that's okay. A brand new day, so much to do, so many plans to make. I've had 6 cups of coffee, so I'm really wide awake. I've always been a morning person, a morning girl. Hooray! Good morning, dear. Say, have you heard? Today's my wedding day. I haven't met my husband yet, but I'm hopeful anyway. I'll wear a gown, we'll have a ball, and dance forevermore. He'll take me in his massive arms and spin me round the floor. I've always been a morning person, a morning girl. Hooray! Last night, as I'm sorbet, last night I was a monster, but this morning
The multi-talented Jackie Collins. She can sing, she can play instruments, and she can drop papers.
We love it. Triple threat.
As Morticia Adams once said, life is not all lovely thorns and singing vultures. But we do have musical theater. The first ever musical adaptation of The Addams Family came to Broadway in April of 2010. You know, we could all stand to take a page out of The Addams Family book of morals. To be sad is to be happy. To feel pain is to feel joy, and death and suffering are the stuff of dreams. Wouldn't that be easy? Mandy and Ed will be performing the number Live Before We Die. They may be creepy, kooky, mysterious, spooky, and altogether ooky, but damn, they know how to sing.
Let's live before we die. Let's laugh before we cry. Let's hold each other tight and dance. Let's try before we fail. Let's fly before we fail. Let's keep things black and white and dance. The world we see can only be our friend if you and me keep dancing till the end. eye to eye and oversimplify. Let's live before we die and dance.
Never been the kind to leave the past behind.
Let's stay right where we are and dance.
Like a castanet, flick with no regret.
Let's find that evening star and dance.
The place we're in can never be what was till we begin
To do what dancing does. Don't leave me high and dry. But can't you see that I say, live before we die? And if time is ticking by, then maybe we should try to face it as a pair and dance.
alone.
We're lost, we're drifting out to sea,
But
side by side,
we're gloomy as can be.
gloomy as can be. If you can take my hand, then surely we can stand to live before we die.
And
That's a cool song, but there's just one thing I don't understand. When I say, then surely we can stand to. Who's Shirley? Waitress is a musical based on the 2007 film of the same name. It is the story of Jenna Hunterson, a baker, a waitress, in an abusive relationship with her husband. When she becomes unexpectedly pregnant, she begins an affair with her doctor. Looking for ways out of her troubles, Jenna sees a pie baking contest, and its grand prize is her chance. Waitress made Broadway history in March of 2016, with the 4 top creative spots in the show being filled by women. Mallory Rubik will perform When He Sees Me, which deals with the anxiety and fear of rejection that comes from accepting an online date.
I stick with real things, usually facts and figures. When information's in its place, I minimize the guessing game. And guess what? I don't like guessing games, or when I feel things before I know the feelings. How am I supposed to operate if I'm just tossed around by fate? Like on an unexpected date with a stranger who might talk too fast or ask me questions about myself before I decide that he could ask me questions about myself. He might sit too close or call the waiter by his first name or eat Oreos, but eat the cookie before the cream. But what scares me the most, what scares me the most is what if when he sees me, what if he doesn't like it? What if he runs the other way and I can't hide from it? What happens then if when he knows me, he's only disappointed? What if I give myself away to only get it given back? I couldn't live with that. So I'm just fine inside my shell-shaped mind. This way I get the best view, so that when he sees me, I want him to. I'm not defensive, I'm simply being cautious. I can't risk reckless dating due to am I miscalculating why a certain suitor stands in line? I've seen in movies, most made for television, you cannot be too careful when it comes to sharing your life. Well, I could end up a miserable wife. Oh, he could be criminal. Some sort of psychopath who escaped from an institution somewhere where they don't have girls. He could have masterminded some way to find me. He could be colorblind. How untrustworthy is that? He could be less than kind. Or even worse, he could be very nice, have lovely eyes, and make me laugh. Come out of hiding. What do I do with that? Oh God, what if when he sees me, I like him and he knows it? What if he opens up a door and I can't close it? What happens then? If and when he holds me, my heart is set in motion. I'm not prepared for that, I'm scared of breaking open. But still I can't help from hoping to find someone to talk to who likes the way I am. Someone who, when he sees me, wants to again.
All right, I need a little audience participation for this one. Who lives in a theater down on Broadway? SpongeBob SquarePants! Yeah! Or at least he did. From 2017 to 2018, SpongeBob and the whole Bikini Bottom gang ruled Broadway from the Oriental Theater. With 12 Tony Award nominations, it tied with Mean Girls for the most nominated production at the 72nd Tony Awards in 2018. If there's anything SpongeBob teaches us, it's that there's nothing more important than friendship. And the two best friends that anyone could have, SpongeBob and Patrick, get to express their love for one another in our next catchy duet, BFF, performed by a pair equally matched, KK and Fredo.
I got you, and you got me. I don't need my glasses on to see we're both pretty lucky. Stuck inside with no TV. Still I'm stuck with you, so I'm as happy as can be. Let's have some fun together. We'll be best friends forever. BFF, that stands for us.
Life is sweet. There's snacks we can eat.
We'll have fun if we go out and just sit around doing nothing. Let's explore, open every drawer.
Hey, you found my long lost cheese.
Well, that's what friends are for. Let's have some fun together.
You're my best friend forever. BFF, that stands for
We're best friends and this is the friend. We're best friends and this is the friend. We're best friends and this is the friend.
we're best friends. And every little thing that I can think of doing just sounds better doing it together. Every little thing that I can think of doing just sounds better doing it together, doing it with you.
Floating high like a bubble in the sky. Feeling good just like I should. And you're the reason why. Let's have some fun together.
We'll be best friends forever. BFF, that stands for us. This can't get any better. You're my best
stands for
KK and Fredo.
Oh.
That stands for us.
Whoa!
Aren't they just to die for? Very, very cute.
Yeah.
Okay,
Comfortable over there.
let's let everybody get situated. Whenever you want to start.
Okay. We'll be concluding our show tonight with a performance from the musical A Chorus Line.
While we know this is from 1975, we felt this was a fitting number for a tribute to Ajamu Mutima and Bob and Rupa Freeman, early founders and supporters of the Across Town Repertory Theater who passed away recently.
What we do here in theater, we do for love.
Kiss today goodbye. The sweetness and the sorrow. Wish me luck the same to you. But I can't regret what I did for love. What I did for
Look, my eyes are dry. The gift was ours to borrow. It's as if we always knew. And I won't forget what I did for love. What I did for love. Love is never gone.
As we travel on, love's what we'll remember.
Kiss today goodbye.
And point me towards tomorrow.
we did what we had to do. Won't forget, can't regret what I did for love. What I did for love.
What I did for love. Love is never gone.
As we travel on, loved one will remember.